Welcome to Vanlife with Emily and Michael. In the previous episode, you saw us driving the van all around Acadia National Park, and now that we have spent 2 days into it, it's time to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. This van is a 2022 Winnebago Revel, 19 foot, with an upgraded battery system and a 25-gallon freshwater tank. We rented the van from Outdoorsy. If you want a detailed walkthrough, there's a lot of those on the internet, but I'm just going to show you my favorite feature in this van. To start off, the two seats in the front swivel. So if you have multiple people eating at the table, it's very useful. And it's also create a conversation area for the front. Second favorite feature is the front shade, which help us to go into stealth mode. The shade cover all the cockpit, so at nighttime we can be protected from the light coming from the street. It also helps with the temperature in the living area to keep it heated. My third favorite feature is the control panel. As you can see, the control panel is a lot of buttons and it's not one digitized screen, which makes controlling all the different features in the van very easy. This van is also equipped with an inverter, so you can use 120 volt, which is really helpful if you're bringing residential appliances. And the last feature on this panel that I absolutely love camping in Maine during winter is the heater. My fourth favorite feature in this van is to have a shower and toilet area. The toilet is a cassette toilet, so it's supposedly very easy to empty. It's kind of surreal and great to be able to just take a shower after a long day on a parking lot in the middle of the city. The last feature on this van that made me want to absolutely try it is the bed area. So the bed goes up and down, and when the bed is all the way up, you have about 5'1" of clearance. I'm 5'2", so I can crawl underneath, I guess. The reason why I really wanted to try this feature is because I've watched so many van life videos, and so many people have said that doing your bed while you're on the road is the most annoying thing if you're trying to access the seating area. So this van is equipped with the seating area in the front, so this alleviates the burden of having to remove the bed if you're trying to sit in your van. And second thing is that it offers us a lot of storage. We came here on a plane, so we have suitcases and other bags, and it was really easy to just put everything under here and go about our business. So this concludes the tour of the van. We have been evaluating van for a very long time. We absolutely love this one. Like I said, we rented this van on Outdoorsy, which I think is a great way to see if you actually like this type of vehicle, whether it's like a trailer, a van, or any type of outdoor vehicle before buying one. And I think we need to move because we were filming this video on this area that goes from Bar Harbor to another island over here, and as you can see, the tide is coming in, so I think it's time to Michael is emptying the cassette toilet, which is allegedly a easy process. Allegedly. Is it heavy? Ew. What is it? I don't understand.
I think that's just the water on top.
Oh, we didn't flush. Good luck, baby. You look good. I don't know if it's TMI, but there's only number 1 in this thing. So what do you think about the toilet? Was it as easy as people allege?
Yeah, it wasn't hard at all. I think with practice it becomes a little bit better. It did get a little bit splashy.
Ew.
But not on me though, just in general. Yeah, but with practice, apparently there's like an air button to prevent it from glurking.
Oh.
And I did not hit that button. So just look.
Oh, this is disgusting.
But other than that, it was totally fun.
We're still in Bar Harbor. If you watch our previous episode of our adventure in Maine, I think they drank a little too much last night. If you watch our adventure, last episode of our adventure in Maine, we are in the same place as yesterday. Chocolate. The only place that is open in the whole city. Sorry, town. Still learning. Chocolate. Not impressive.
Thanks, honey.
Okay, so we're going back to the van. I don't really know what's the plan for today.
I get my hands on full, I could have nailed it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Always. I was saying that I don't know what's the plan for today. We initially were planning to go to Portland today, go back because we have to take up a flight back home tomorrow, so it's better if we can do the drive today. Today is Monday and have the day off, but Michael still has work to do, so I think he's going to do some work today and for a few hours, and then we're going to leave. I'm in control of the music.
You? Yeah, that's fine.
Play Aya Nakamura.
Now playing Aya Nakamura. As she'd believed. He had checked himself out of the hospital after 2.5 days against medical advice.
Late night dinner in Portland. We are going to Oyster's Eventide. Oyster Co. Eventide.
Okay. So you're going to start at the lemon. Okay. This way. Okay. 2, 2, 2. Okay. From top to bottom. So you've got your Euros, your bombazine in the middle, and the whiskey stones on the left.
Okay. Phenomenal. Thank you. So I got a half dozen of a random assortment. They gave us a list here. It's 2 Euros, 2 bombazines, and 2 whiskey stones. And the thing about these, the way the list is organized, is from the northernmost point of Maine down to the south.
I've never seen people put sauce on it. I feel like this is an American thing.
Yeah, like cocktail sauce?
Yeah. It does taste like.
Tastes like the ocean.
For sure. Yeah, in my memory it just tastes like the
It's a fried.
And this is the vegan tofu souffle.
Thank you. Onion rings, iceberg lettuce, roasted jalapeno mayo. Actually, really good.
Yeah. So it's tofu?
Yeah.
Tofu?
And it's smoked. So what do you think about your lobster?
I mean, it's good. I think the bread is a little too breaded on this one. And the lobster is a little too buttery. The butter is overpowering. It's It's like cooking better. The last one I had 2 days ago, the lobster was cold and it was good.
Just finished at the restaurant, and we had some more insight about Portland, Maine. Basically, Maine, Portland, according to the people at the restaurant, is a sleepy town.
Bro, that's one person's opinion, bro.
I mean, there's 70,000 people that live here. 60. No, I checked 70. So there's not much to do. Walking in the street to try to find the most popular street in this town called Commercial Street. The Commercial Street is the main business activity street of this town, and there's a lot of stores. It's actually really cute. Makes me think about Paris. No? Look at this building. Love this. Also, maybe everything at nighttime with cobblestone looks a little romantic. And in the morning it looks very different.
Good morning. It is our last day in Maine. We have a flight to catch in roughly 6 hours, but before we do that, we're gonna explore Portland, pack our things, clean the van, return the van, all in time for our flight. So we have a long day ahead of us. But before we go, let me tell you about last night. Last night was a doozy. We spent multiple hours looking for fresh water, which you can see our tank level is empty. We spent the same amount of time looking for a shower. We went to Planet Fitness at 5 p.m. and I think we interacted with the work crowd. It was the most packed Planet Fitness we've ever seen. But we ended up using the rest of the water that we had in the van. I showered, and then as we moved down to the city from the park, it was a matter of finding a place to sleep. So let me tell you how we got here. After spending some time at the Planet Fitness parking lot, we were looking for a place to sleep. It's easy to go, obviously easy to go stealth mode in the van, but we didn't necessarily want to sleep in the city of Portland. So we were on the apps Campendium, Dirt, and all the other apps, and found someone who had a cottage that was listed on the site. I don't think it was supposed to be there, but it was. So we gave them a ring on the contact, and they were more than happy to host us here.
First stop of the day is the Portland Headlight, which was completed in 1791 and is one of the oldest lighthouse in Maine and one of the most iconic places in America. So the Portland Lighthouse was commissioned by George Washington You know, the first president of the US and the guy on the $1 bill. I'm not a big lighthouse person, but I think what is interesting with a building like this is to understand how crucial they were in the past. In this day and age where we have, you know, GPS and a lot of technology, it's really interesting to understand that this type of buildings were really crucial to you know, the city that had them, and Portland being a big port. And equipment like this lighthouse was absolutely necessary for the city to get where the city is right now and was in the past. So we're back in the Commerce Street area and around the Old Port, I think, district. My impression of downtown Portland is very different than yesterday. I would say that the city feels very like a port and very industrial. As you can see behind, all the buildings are very brownstone. Do you call this brownstone?
Yeah,
Bricks. I learned a very interesting fact about Portland, the cobblestone, because you have a lot of streets that are cobblestone. So Portland was obviously the port. So commerce between the US and the, you know, England. So the way that it worked is that you know, the ship needs to be you need a weight in the ship in the middle for the center of gravity to prevent the ship to move too much, and so they would put cobblestone in the bottom of the ship, and once the goods arrived to America, the cobblestone were used in the city to, you know, pave the roads.
Alright, for the final meal in Maine, Portland, I got the seafood bouillabaisse. I was gonna go with a lobster roll, but market price is a little bit high today. This is only a few dollars more, so we went with the bouillabaisse, and it has lobster, crab, oysters. This is right on the port. Seems like a really fresh restaurant and small hometown place. It's a lot of people, you know, so we'll see how it goes. Scallops. Yeah. Wow. Mussels. Wow, the scallops are really good. Jeez. Oh my. Wow, straight from the ocean.
Hey guys, what's up? You get to sit up top today.
So what do you think about the food?
It was amazing. It was delicious. The food was succulent and delicious and fresh seafood, scallops, shrimp, crab, lobster, you name it. All in that one bowl.
It was lobster too in the bowl?
Yeah, highly recommended. Go to Jay's
That's crazy.
whenever you're in Portland.
On the pier.
On the pier.
Michael had to make a last stop at this place called the Holy Donut.
The Holy Donut. It's only right. Holy and sanctified donuts, huh?
Yeah, that sounds
Blasphemous?
blasphemous.
Slightly.
So the Holy Donuts, it's potato donut, right? That was not on the list of things that we had to do today.
I think we secured the list, other than cleaning the van. I have to empty the cassettes.
It's so heavy. Coconut one is really good.
Really?
On the list of things that we had to do today, I think we did only one though. We visited Poland. Obviously we are here only for a few hours, so we didn't have the time to really visit the whole city and see everything that has to be seen. But so next on the list is cleaning the van and packing our stuff. And I think we're going to go on Whole Food parking lot to do this, right?
Yep.
Where it all started. A little before. And we have a lot of stuff. We have tofu. We have avocado.
I think the avocado should probably stay too. Seems like that's the middle of thing of choice that people be leaving.
Discreetly. They were going to come from the front.
They didn't let me do it.
No way.
Somebody stopped me and said, "Do you think this is a dump station?" I was like, I have a very vital organ in this thing.
Did anybody look at you?
Didn't look at anybody.
The van is emptied. I've lost the shoe, the sandal, which is weird. Okay, this is a very small space. How can you lose a shoe? So it's 2:15 and the plane is at departure 4:30, boarding at 4. We should be okay. Just made it to the airport. Hopefully we're not. What time is it?
It is 3:15.
Okay, 3:15. The plane is at 4:30. It should not take us too long to get on the plane, since the Portland airport looks pretty small and we don't have any luggage to check. Definitely very small. Just made it through security. That was probably the easiest security I've ever gone through. So we have a flight to New York LaGuardia, and then we have another one home to RDU, North Carolina. If you watched our previous video, we had a great time in Acadia National Park, and in the past day and a half we had a good time in Portland. Van was definitely
For sure. Overall, Maine, highly recommended. We got there a little beyond peak season, but we're still good. Still had a good time. Met really cool people. It was a vibe. Saw some really cool things. Sunset, not as much wildlife as we would have liked to see. We were really hoping for like an elk or a moose or whatever.
Yeah, we're just so deers.
Yeah, and lobster. Crabs.
Stay tuned for the next one. Probably a change of scenery from this one. Probably hotter weather, but
Yeah.
but a lot of fun. Thanks for watching.